Everyone wants luxury Mercedes, but not everyone wants to spend luxury money. The good news is that you don't have to. Some used Mercedes models have depreciated massively over the years, meaning you can buy a car that still feels premium for a fraction of its original price. In today's videos, we're looking at some of the cheapest Mercedes models that still deliver that unmistakable Mercedes experience. These cars offer luxury, comfort and quality without completely emptying your wallet. So let's get started. Let's start with one of Mercedes' biggest success stories, the W204 C-Class. This generation feels far more expensive than many of its current used prices suggest. Inside you'll find comfortable seats, quality materials and a solid driving position. Many models also include features like heated seats, command navigation, and parking sensors. If you want your first Mercedes, the W204 is one of the safest places to start. Just make sure you buy one with a good service history. Next, we're going to look at the W212 E-Class. If the C-Class is good, the W212 E-Class is even better. Many people believe this generation represents one of Mercedes' best modern cars. The ride is incredibly comfortable, the cabin feels solid, and it still looks modern today. If you spend long hours on the motorway, it's difficult to find better value. This is one of those cars that makes every journey feel effortless. Now, this next one might surprise you. It's the W221 S-Class. You can now buy an S-Class for less than many economy cars. When new, these cost well into six figures depending on the specification. To date, they're available for a tiny fraction of that. You still get soft leather, wood trim, double glazing, exceptional comfort, and technology that was years ahead of its time. But there is a catch. Running costs can be significant. If you buy the cheapest example you can find, it could quickly become the most expensive Mercedes you've ever owned, so choose carefully. If you want people to think you spent far more money than you actually did, take a look at the CLS. Its coupe-inspired styling still turns heads today. Inside, it feels much more special than many ordinary executive cars. The dashboard design remains elegant, and it shares plenty of components with the excellent E-Class. It's one of the best looking used Mercedes bargains available. Now, if you need practicality as well as luxury, the S212 E-Class estate might be the perfect answer. It offers an enormous boot, comfortable long-distance cruising, excellent reliability when properly maintained, and enough room for almost anything. Whether you're carrying luggage, golf clubs, dogs, or furniture, the S212 does it effortlessly. It's one of Mercedes' most underrated cars. Now, SUVs don't have to cost a fortune. The W166 ML, later renamed the GLE, has become surprisingly affordable. You still get the commanding driving position, a quiet cabin, excellent motorway comfort, and plenty of interior space. For families wanting a premium SUV without spending new car money, it's definitely worth considering. What is number one? That would be the W212 E-Class. And yes, you might have noticed something. The W212 appears twice. That's because if I had to recommend just one Mercedes that delivers genuine luxury for sensible money, this would be it. Everything about this car feels expensive. The doors close with that satisfying Mercedes thud. The seats are superb. The ride quality is excellent. The build quality has stood the test of time. Whether you choose a diesel or petrol model, it's difficult to find another luxury car that offers this much value. There's a reason you still see so many on the road today. Now, just because a Mercedes is cheap to buy, it doesn't mean it's cheap to own. Always check full service history, MOT or inspection history, suspension condition, air suspension if fitted, electronics, rust on older models, timing chain issues on affected engines, evidence of regular maintenance. A well-maintained Mercedes with higher mileage is usually a much better buy than a neglected low-mileage example. If you've already watched our video on the most reliable Mercedes engines, you'll know there are some outstanding options. Engines like the M112, OM606, OM617, and for certain the OM651 models have built excellent reputations. Choosing the right engine can make a huge difference to ownership costs. So, luxury doesn't always have to mean expensive. Some of the best Mercedes bargains on today's used market still offer incredible comfort, quality, and refinement. The key is buying the right car, not simply the cheapest one. Spend time researching, look for a well-maintained example, and don't be afraid of sensible mileage if the history is excellent. If you do that, you could enjoy genuine Mercedes luxury for far less than you might expect. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Silver Star Central for weekly Mercedes buying guides, hidden features, reliability advice, and ownership tips. We've already covered the most reliable Mercedes engines, explained every Mercedes class, and looked at hidden Mercedes features you probably didn't know existed. Next week, we'll help you avoid some of the biggest mistakes people make when buying a used Mercedes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.